So, you know how there's some girls that you can tell when they're having a hard time in life because they do something super radical all of a sudden to their hair? Hi, I'm some girls. Sure am. Yep, I'm getting ready to dye my hair. I'm dyeing my hair red. Why? Because I want to and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Ha ha ha. You can't stop me. Yep, dye my hair red. I trust this brand. Done it before. Never had damage. Doing it again. And before you have anything smart to say, listen, Linda, I promise you, as long as you don't pay not one bill in this house, I don't care what you have to say. Okay. I am, let's see, this color that I'm using is red and red. I wanted red and magenta, but they didn't have magenta, so I'm just gonna take it that that wasn't the Lord's will. So the brand I'm using is L'Oreal Highlights, High Colors, whatever you want to call it. You've seen it all over Instagram. Wait, it wasn't Instagram, it's YouTube. I promise you, anybody that says I dye my hair red without bleach, there's pretty much a 100% chance they're talking about these two boxes. So I am getting ready to dye my whole head red. Don't know why, don't even care why. I just decided I want to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting both of these in the jar. What else am I using? I am using 30 Developer from Salon Care. Vinyl gloves because I actually care about my nails. Thing 1 and thing 2 because it's absolutely necessary. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm getting some Vaseline for my edges. And when it's all said and done, if I have a look of hair on my head, I'm going to follow up with this from Ion Color. It is their color solutions. What this does is seals your cuticles after you've done it so the color doesn't seep right on out. You do this to keep your color in longer. And in addition to that, if I absolutely need it, I do have this for follow-up care. It's by Ion as well because, honey, I went crazy and sadly just bought whatever I felt like might work for me. And this is a hot red color depositing mask. So basically, y'all know red hair fades out real fast and you gotta put a rinse on it or something so you can keep it vibrant. And so I got this because instead of doing a rinse, this is actually a conditioning mask. It'll keep my hair good and healthy. Honey, I'm hoping I don't come out of this bald headed, but what I do also have in my stash is Olaplex 0, Olaplex number 3, and I do also have the Curlsmith Bond Salve. So what one don't fix, the other one will. So with that being said, hey child, welcome back to my channel. We getting ready to be a redhead. See you later. Hey child.
As for the way you look at me.
All right, welcome back to this video. Faye's midlife crisis in full effect. Let's go ahead and get this hair dye together. So I do have 2 boxes of the L'Oreal Technique Excellence High Color Highlights, both in the shade red. So I am going to put both of them in this little bowl. I'm not doing an overhead shot. Don't do this at home. You listen, I know I shouldn't be either, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Why? Because that's my business. And let's change our life. It's coming out like this. Ooh, that might be cute. Ooh. All right, so I'm dumping both of these in here. I probably don't need both because I really don't have a lot of hair, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just you know, make myself feel good because that's what this is all about today. Shoo! The fumes. Oh, mother, the fumes. While I'm putting this in here, honey, let me tell you something. About 6 months ago, I dyed my hair black. So in reality, I probably should do a color oops or something to strip that out. But I didn't want to do that, so I'm not going to. And if it impacts the results, so be it. I just didn't want to go through an extra process of doing something else on my hair. So that's what type of time we on today. And I do want to also say, a lot of people say that this is a bleach-free formula. And I think that's because they're thinking, you know, I don't have to mix the bleaching powder in there. I've used this multiple times, never had damage. But I just want to let it know that just because you're not mixing bleach powder in doesn't mean your hair ain't getting that lightening property up in that thing. So I should have put on gloves first, but you know, we're living on the wild side. And you know, while I'm doing this, let me ask you something. Is the Panasonic bothering anybody else mentally? Is it like driving you crazy? Or are you getting cabin fever? Because that's what's going on with me. Honey, listen, going through it is so many things I wish I could tell y'all, but it's way too personal to be putting on the internet. And I'm not, because I don't want to end up on Lipstick Alley. Hey, boos. But no, I got a lot going on and I feel like slipping on the edge, okay? Just about to lose it. And so I'm trying to do things to make myself feel good in the name of self-care. This probably isn't self-care, but for me it is. And so I put both of the reds in here. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, boom. Shout out to the hair dye job being done at home because of the Patricia. I want to go to the shop, but I've been trying to limit it, like my outside outings and stuff. But I mean, whatever, we're here now. I am, without any particular formula, gonna go ahead and put in 30 Developer. I'm just gonna do it until it's a consistency that I like. I know a hairstylist right now is cringing. Y'all do not send this to Brad Mondo. If you do, I'm gonna cuss you out. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. All right, so I just poured this in there and I'm gonna mix it up because that's what you're supposed to do, I think. I probably should have did some Googles on what to do, but I don't care. And voila, that is perfection for me. It looks like finger paint, but whatever. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off camera, and put some Vaseline around my hairline because, honey, Mother's Edges is thriving and I need them not to go out of the check. And so when I come back, it'll be time to dye my hair. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for me to dye my hair. So I put Vaseline around my hairline because I want to protect it, because again, ain't nobody trying to lose their edges, honey. So let me put on some gloves, which I should have put on before I put this little situation together because of the diamond nails. It's time. Okay, so if you are new around my channel, honey, before I do anything radical to my hair, I go before the Lord in prayer because I'm just like, Lord, I'm crazy. Please cover my crazy mistakes. And so with that being said, everybody that is listening, please bow your head for a word of prayer. I said bow. Heavenly Father, please don't let my hair dry out. Please don't let my hair break off. Please don't let me be bald-headed. Let this be cute. Lord, please help me, God. Give me my sanity back. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's go. So what I am doing, even though I'm not telling you to do it, I'm just doing this for myself. If you decide to do it, you're on your own, honey. I am going to go around the length of my hair, and I'm going to try to wait till last to get my roots because, honey, ain't nothing cute about no hot roots. So, it's go time. Lord, I done got my face already, Jesus. So I'm almost done. I got one more patch left, honey. So far the dye has been on my hair probably about 7 minutes, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, when it came to the back, no rhyme or reason, put the thing on my hair like this, hands like that, and I've just been applying it like I'm doing a wash and go with some gel, honey, just rubbing it right on through. I don't care if it look a mess because number one, I did it myself, I didn't pay nobody else. Number two, I wear my hair in a curly state pretty much all the time, so if it's patchy, ain't nobody gonna know. So I'm just rubbing it on here, just having a good old time. And so I'm going to let it, that's the last patch too. I'm gonna let this sit probably another 8 minutes. And then as you can see, I left some roots out. At the end of those 8 minutes, I'm gonna come back on camera and I'm gonna go ahead and tend to these roots. I don't want hot roots, but if it happens like right here in this area where I accidentally got it too quickly close to the hairline, I don't mind. But you know, this is just pandemic going crazy type of moment, so that's just what that's gonna be. So let me let this sit for about 8 minutes. I'm gonna come back in and get these roots. But can we get into how this hair has grown out? It's been 11 months since my big chop, and Mother is getting some length. Yeah. All right, so it's been about a total of 15 minutes since it's been completely applied, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I put a little bit of heat on it just to let it process a little faster. And so now I'm going to go ahead and heat these roots, baby. So I'm almost out of dye too, so you know, Mother gotta move fast. So I'm just going really gently along my hairline, and I'm gonna go up in there and get these roots till they probably, yeah, just what I thought. It's spread. And also, I just put little twists in my hair just to make it a little bit more manageable. So that has been helping. All right, y'all, so this is about the best it's gonna get. So I'm gonna get under the dryer with medium heat. It will not be super high. And once it's done sitting there for about 15 minutes, I'm gonna rinse it out. And the next time y'all see me, I'll be right here. So I just rinsed out my hair. And Houston, we got a problem. So I told y'all months ago, like right after my big chop, I dyed my hair black. And I said I should do a color oops to remove that black, but I wanted to skip the step. Well, I should not have skipped that step. The red, as you can see, it took, but the tips are black. So that's what's going on with my hair. My hair represents just how crazy my life is. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and style it. And if it looks bad because it's only the tips, like say for this strand of hair, it's only black from here to here, I'll cut that off. Or I could just do a semi-permanent just to kind of even it out some. I I ain't mad at it at all. I mean, such is life. What do you think gonna happen when you do your own hair at home? So let me go ahead and actually do my after color sealer. This is just to protect my hair and close cuticles and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna style my hair off camera, and then I'll let you see the final results. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my hair is done. So you probably can't see the stark difference right now because of the lighting, but I'll insert a picture right here. As you can see, the virgin hair that I've been growing out over the last few months, it took to the color, and it actually turned off the color that I wanted my whole head to be, but these ends was like, we ain't leaving the chat. So my plan is to get a cut in March. That has been my plan all along. I really do want like a tapered cut, but I was trying to wait to the 1 year anniversary of my big chop, which comes up in March. I wanted to see how my hair grew out over the year. Right now, I'm pleased with it. I found somebody in my city that can do a curly cut, and so I'm going to get these black ends cut off because realistically, I just don't want dark hair right now. I'm feeling real red and fiery, and that's just what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna have my red hair one way or the other. So this is just the starting point, and baby, we're gonna see what happens next. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any judgment, save it for your mom. If you have any advice, I don't want to hear it either. I'm actually going to double mask up and go ahead and get professional treatments to my head. Whatever, honey, I'm going to the shop, and that's just that. I tried to do this whole safe panoramic thing, but I'm tired, okay? We going to get a cut. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. Me love you long time. My key died out, and I'm out of here. Bye, honey.